The first round of the International Grand Prix series started in the USA. Some of the strongest athletes performed in the men's singles. In the short programs they demonstrated an impressive number of ultra-complex elements. Nika Agaje, representing Georgia, arrived in Texas with coach Atari Tutberidze. Nika performed his short program to the sound of Ave Maria and presented a cascade of 4 critical jumps: quadruple salto, triple tool-up, quadruple tool-up and triple axel. Although the beginning of his performance had some minor misunderstandings, the judges, it should be noted, evaluated his performance very carefully, and, as a consequence, the scores were not as high as one would have liked. Nika Agaje received 85.76 points for his skating and is ranked 5th. The third intermediate place was taken by Japanese Suna Sato, who made a bright impression last season. At the first stage of the Grand Prix he didn't do well, although he successfully performed a cascade of quadruple jumps, quadruple tool-up, triple tool-up and triple axel. The judges' scores dropped due to a step out on the exit of the quadruple flip, despite the large base value of this element. Sato chose the music of Libertango in his performance, and despite his talent and expressiveness, he still remains within the typical style of Japanese skaters, which can be interesting, but also relatively standard. The judges awarded Sato 91.61 points. Unexpectedly, second place went to Kevin Amos from France. He has always amazed the audience with his artistry and choreography, but technically he has not always done well. In America he demonstrated an impressive set of elements, including a cascade of quadruple and triple tool-ups, triple axel and triple lutz. His program was presented under the song Bird Girl, and Kevin surprised everyone with his skills and interesting choreography. Amos scored a high 97.34 points for his routine. The winner of the first day of the competition was Ilya Malinin. It was expected, as he could compete only with Sato in terms of technique. But the American showed a perfect performance, including a quadruple tool-up, a quadruple lutz, triple tool-up cascade and a triple axel. His new short program was presented to the music of Malagueña. However, some deficiencies are visible in the Spanish motifs, such as unclear positions and insufficient body work. Still, the difference in components between him and the Frenchman was only 2 points in favor of Kevin, which seems strange, but some judges rated the American's performance higher. Malinin scored 104.06 points for his skating. At this stage, the judges' evaluation was ambiguous. Some mistakes were forgiven and some were overlooked, which led to significant differences in results. The second day of competition will be crucial in men's single skating, as many athletes plan to demonstrate more quadruple jumps. Nevertheless, Ilya Malinin and his technically challenging program make him the main favorite for this stage. On Saturday, October 21st, the second stage of the Russian figure skating Grand Prix kicked off in Omsk at the arena where the local team Avangard in the Continental Hockey League, KHL, plays its home matches. A week ago the competition was held in Ufa, and now the participants traveled to Siberia. The adult stage of the competition was opened by the men's singles after the juniors had competed for 3 days in a row. The list of competitors in this stage included many outstanding names, but the main leader was Mark Kondratyuk. He shared the ice with Alexei Arakov, Matvey Vetlugin and Gregory Fedorov in the warm-up before the competition. Usually the first 6 is considered the weaker, but past experience has shown that surprises are always possible, as in the case of Roman Savicin, who won the short program in Ufa after a 1-year break. Before the men's performance, the skaters were shown in a small ice show. One of the stars who took to the ice was figure skater Elizaveta Tuktamasheva. Recently there were rumors of a possible suspension of her career, so after her performance the audience shouted from the stands, "Lisa, come back." However, the women's skating was scheduled for a later moment, and at the moment ahead were the men's short program performances, which opened the stage of the competition in Siberia. After the first warm-up, the scores came out and the leader was Semyon Solovyev from St. Petersburg with 84.88 points. Nevertheless, no performance was without mistakes. Alexei Arikov, previously trained by Atari Tutberidze, performed a butterfly on a triple tulip and made a mistake on a quadruple tulip. But his cascade of quadruple salchows and triple tulips drew applause. His final score was 82.18. Mikhail Polyansky from St. Petersburg got 81.11 points and is in 5th place after the short program. Matvey Vetlugin, also from St. Petersburg, came close to performing. His coach was Alexei Mishin. Vetlugin demonstrated a triple axel and quadruple tulip, but thwarted a cascade of triple lutz-triple tulips. His score was 94.16 and he received a standing ovation from the Omsk crowd. Then it was time for Mark Kondratyuk, who competes for Svetlana Sokolovskaya's group. He started the skating with a fall on the quadruple lutz and then made a mistake on the triple axel. As a result, his performance was rated with 3 red flags. He received 78.96 points and took 7th place. However, Gregory Fedorov, also competing for Sokolovskaya's group, showed an outstanding performance. He successfully performed a quadruple lutz-triple tulip and a quadruple tulip, but made a mistake on the triple axel. His score of 93.47 points placed him second behind Matvey Vetlugin. The men's free skating program is scheduled for early the next morning, October 22nd. Inga Goncharenko commented on the results of the short program of figure skaters. At the Russian Grand Prix stage in Omsk after the short program, Matvey Vetlugin is leading, Gregory Fedorov, 2nd, Mark Kondratyuk, 8th. I liked Vetlugin's performance. He was very collected, improved the technical quality of jumping elements. He got them high, flying and clean. Kondratyuk was a bit off today, made quite a few mistakes, lost a lot of points. He is not in his place, he has to win back the gap in the free skating program, which can change everything, if Mark gives his best in it. Fedorov was happy, he was the last to perform, when the audience saw all the performances. In such a situation you have to withstand the emotions of the audience, your own. Some people are under pressure, but it helped him. Fedorov showed a good rolling with small flaws. The performance was successful, the short program was interesting. There will definitely be intrigue in the free skating program. Everyone is at least waiting to see how Kondratyuk will score. I wish good luck to him, as well as to all the participants, said the coach.